Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 291 on the Mana Leak. I'm John as always, and I thought we'd give Strixhaven one more try? Perhaps two more tries. There might be one next week as well. I have never, ever played or drafted or opened a Kasmina. So I guess we'll give it a go. Let's pick up Kasmina. Yeah, set review is going to be a little bit weird this time. WotC's creator program still has no clue what they're doing, and nuts to them. The full set appears to be being revealed on the 5th or the 6th, probably the 6th, and the set releases on Arena on the 8th. That's 2 days between the set coming out and the set being revealed. That means that me and Zemulin are going to do our live stream set review on the 6th, which means that I guess I can publish the videos on the 7th, and then on the 8th, we're all playing it. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Frost Trickster's really good. There's nothing else that I'm super stoked about here. So Kasmina, we basically just want just play Quandrix and put a very good card in it, basically. And there's nothing pushing me out of Quandrix here. Maybe we wheel this Mathematician. It's not great, but it's fine. Serpentine Curve is exactly what I want in a Quandrix deck. We're going to pick that up. And we're off to the races. I had Serpentine Curve in a really good Dimir deck on stream, and just got wrecked by Magic being Magic. We've got a Frost Trickster here versus a Leyline. I'll take the Frost Trickster. Shadewing Laureate's quite good. Let's take another Trickster here. We don't want to load up on creatures. We'd like to load up on spells if possible. But yeah, so it'll be set review over at twitch.tv/themanaleak on the 6th. The 7th, I will not be streaming for reasons. And also no early access stream because, once again, I can't put this firmly enough. Screw WotC's content creator program. Influencer team, whatever. And then I guess maybe I'll do a long bonus stream on the 8th. That'll be the Sweatsuit Invitational night. I assume we'll do an opening night D&D stream. So I'll probably just start early that day and do a big long first day into the tournament stream. There's nothing here that I really want. The best card, I guess, is an Expel. I could take 20 gems for Witherbloom Command. I don't think I'm missing anything here, but I guess we cut green a little bit and take this Servant. Test of Talent's pretty happy to have that. It does what you want to do in this set. So there's a lot going on as to why I'm not liking Magic lately. And part of it is how extraordinarily bad arena drafters are on average. Because bad drafters can ruin your draft. They can ruin the entire table. Why is there an Urza's Rage 7th pick? Oh boy. We can take a pop quiz here. There's a chance that we actually push into Prismari now, I guess. Prismari works with Serpentine Curve. We can splash a Kasmina in Prismari. Biblioplex Assistant goes in both. Tangle Trap for the sideboard in case we are Quandrix. So we can still splash Urza's Rage. It'll be harder to splash kicking it, but it's also hard to kick it in the first place. So I'm not taking a dragon's approach. I'm not going to make your mark. So let's take the mathematician here. Leyline invocation versus a campus. I think we want that campus because we'll probably splash that rage if we do end up in a blue-green. If we end up in blue-red, then hey, that's non-color campus. Instant speed. 3 damage to any target. Kick it. 10 damage to any target. It's got to be bad, right? It's got to be bad. I don't really want an access tunnel. That expel probably shouldn't be there. Let's grab the expel. I doubt we're going to play anything here. And then let's see where we go. I guess if we end up with a swath of like good black removal, we still could end up Dimir. And then we get a multiple choice. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Versus what? A pop quiz, a Prismari Apprentice if we go Prismari, a Devouring Tendrils, which is really good. But we're still not 100% sure we're going to be blue-green. So we're pretty damn sure we're going to be blue. Let's take that multiple choice. Well, now here's a reason to push into green. Making our big Serpentine Curve, hopefully. Trampoline is pretty good. It's Quandrix Campus. It's a colony. Let's take that Symmetrist. I want more spells. I definitely want more spells. And I get given a Trickster. We get a Mage Tool. So if we think we're going to push into this blue-green, here's a spell. It's a spell that works great with our curve and such. So let's take the Mage Tool. Who's in this pod? Probably nobody I know. It took 12 minutes for this pod to fire. The Sweatsuit Invitational this week, if you didn't check it out, was interesting. It was Dominaria. We get an Environmental Sciences, which I'll certainly play here, and I'm not really missing anything in blue-green from this pack otherwise, so let's take that Sciences. It was Dominaria. We ended up with... What was my deck? A Fractal Summoning? Sold. I need one of those. What was my deck? It was Splashing a Tatiova. So it was blue-black. It was a Dimir deck. We were very blue, and we didn't quite know where we were going to go in the pod. As usual with these pods, it was just a slight bit weird and hard to figure out. Boy, Quandrix Apprentice and a Field Trip. Dang. Dang. Let's go Quandrix Apprentice. Went through the first couple of matches, played 18 lands, ended up with so many one-landers. I believe the final count was 6 one-landers. A couple of Mull to 5s. Made it to the pod finals against Semulin. Mulled to 5. Lost the first game barely. Second game, mulled to 6, kept a one-lander. Lost that game barely. Technically won it because Thallid Omnivore doesn't work. We'll take Negate here. This card's really bad. Thallid Omnivore doesn't work, but I gave Semulin the win because I'm not going to take part in Arena being a bad program. Quandrix Campus seems like something that I'll happily pick up here, so let's give that a go. Another Biblioplex Resistant. Looks like we caught a Mana Tithe there, as I briefly had to stop the recording. We'll take a Witherbloom Campus, I suppose. I think it was just that Mana Tithe. You're the good one. You're the good one. I hate that the good one and the bad one, well, the good one and the mediocre one look so similar. The red side's the good one anyways. The blue side, I don't know if I've ever cast it. It'll be a little bit tricky to splash the second side, but we do have a campus and an environmental sciences. And I think going for power like that's going to be what I want to do. And I picked up did I just pick up a letter? No, I didn't pick up a letter, did I? Yeah, let's go for the power and the splashiness. There's a sequence here that I would love. There's a invocation I would love. There's another fractal summoning I would love. But let's take this and pretend it's a 5-drop. Okay. Did not swallow coffee properly. We've got another mage duel here, I suppose. There's a Kelpie guide as well. But I think I want spells and removal. So let's take that mage duel. I don't hate a Eureka moment here. Don't hate a snakeskin veil either. Also, let's start cutting things that aren't part of our count. We need at least 2 more playables if we're not going to cut stuff out. Yeah, let's take the Eureka moment. It draws us cards. It draws us into those lands that we need to splash. So I think it'll be what we want. There's not much here. I could take 20 gems for a Faithless Looting. Don't want to square up, don't want a Spell Satchel, don't want a Frog, don't want a Soothsayer. Yeah, let's take 20 gems. Another field trip. Yeah, we'll take that field trip. It's our first field trip, actually, because we took the Quandrix Apprentice over the other one. We get a Zimone over Serpent or an Aerialist. We'll take Zimone here. That's 26, 25, 24. We need 1 cut at the moment. Another field trip. There's also a Containment Breach there and a Scourge Colony. Let's take the field trip. Fractal Summoning sold. We need some lessons. So what are we cutting right now? Probably the Servant. And the Mathematician, perhaps? Ooh, Emergent Sequence versus a Leyline Invocation. The trick here is I do feel like we kind of need... And a Needlethorn Drake, for that matter. And we do have 2 mage duels. Choices. Creature count is 9. Yeah, I think we want the ramp. So let's take the sequence here. Nothing I want here. Let's take a cram session. 26, 25, 24. I still need to cut. Maybe no main board negate. We do have a Test of Talents. So what does the bad side of this do? 2/2 for 3. Exile an instant sorcery card from your hand, put 3 hone counters on it. That's deeply mediocre. Let's just take a land here. I do wish I did end up with 1 Leyline Invocation. This card's good, people. One of you must be playing white. One of you must be playing, like, heavyish white. Come on. Come on. Alright. We'll see how this goes. I don't know if we'll 3-0 like last week, or 2 weeks ago. Whenever it was. I took last week off to not play more Strixhaven, because I didn't want to play more Strixhaven. There's a chance I want this Implementor. I don't know that I really do, but there's a chance. 3 red sources. That sounds about right with our environmental sciences and such. And then we've got 8 and 7. No, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 3. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Tangle trap for the side. Yeah. I think we go with this. So your instant and sorcery count. So we could potentially make this upwards of a 13-13. Or larger with lessons. Cool. Let's play. Had a 3-0 on stream on the Wednesday stream last week. Don't remember what deck it was, but we had a 3-0. And then, yeah, we had that Dimir deck that it was so cool. It was so good. And then Magic. Good old rules of Magic. All right. Let's do it. Let's draw lands and spells in the correct ratio in order to play the game that I have paid to play. Sure. It's a start. As long as our opponent isn't terribly aggro, as that red land might suggest. Perfect. Let's ramp away. And really wish I had a leyline invocation, considering the ramp that is going to occur at the start here. Let's get in for 2. It's field trip. Grabbing the forest. Grabbing. Fractal summoning. Time warp. Got me. Good explore. Good explore. Pass of the turn. Upkeep. Snow Day my mountain. Okay. It's a great blue deck over here, eh? Great blue deck. Pitching another letter of acceptance. Alrighty then. Let's drop an Amplemancer. Pass the turn. Rutha, sure. I would be pleased killing Rutha as soon as possible. If there's a tap out here, there's a chance that I go Serpentine Curve Mage Jewel. Because they're obviously planning to attempt to do something fun. And in fact, we still could do it because we could just Biblioplexus and back our Serpentine Curve. So let's go for an attack and see what happens. They take it. All right, so let's attempt. Do I want to attempt to do this? Could also just make a 4/4 fractal summoning and see what they do about that first. Let's do that. Nothing. Okay. Opponent trying to think through the ideal Rutha here. You're going to rip apart, bounce, copy, kill my mountain. Sure. Stonerise Spirit? Sure. Well, let's get rid of a Stonerise Spirit. I assume they'll be jumping here. They're not. Well then, in that case, let's keep our lands going. Let's keep their board clear. Let's have them on using most of their mana if they want to recast that Rutha. Because at some point they're going to run out of cards here. Main deck defend the campus. Okie dokes. Let's attack. Let's drop a curve. Get a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just get that curve back. Yoink. Because they're pretty low on cards, they're gonna have to crack that letter at some point. And I feel like this is actually a red-blue deck. No, it can't. I don't know what this deck is. Pigment Storm, copying it, killing what? My apprentice? Pretty okay with that as well. They're still just on a 5-turn clock to this assistant, and we're still just replacing that. So it ain't a terrible biggie. And we're going to start drawing cards up the wazoo. Four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. So it looks like opponent's doing some cute stuff. We can hopefully punish their cute stuff. I don't know what their mana base is. Like maybe they're splashing for a snow day and a time warp and a Ruta. Seems unwise. You're gonna rise that? Okay. That's fine by me. Elemental summoning? Fine by me. Tap out? Fine by me. I don't want to cast the crappy side. Alright, let's get in for you. You don't fly or anything, do you? Nope, you sure don't. Let's draw some cards. Ooh, a multiple choice. Yeah, we'll do that next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do that next turn when they have a 4/4 on the ground. So yeah, let's play Uvilda. Vanilla 2/2. Ruta, okay. You got some more shenaniganery going on here? You do. You do. So you're going to kill Zimone and you're going to kill the flyer, I would assume. Good choice. Good choice. That means I'm still not going to cast this multiple choice, eh? Let's get in for 2. Let's drop a land, pass the turn. Ruta, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pillar Drop Warden, sure. Let's multiple choice for 4. Pop quiz, sure. And then this is choose a player to return. I would. Why is there no arrow? Shouldn't there be an arrow? So they're going to return Ruta. We get a 4/4. We're going to attack in for 2. They're going to block. Good for them. We are going to pop quiz. And grab, I guess, environmental sciences, because we are a mountain away from kicking whatchamadoodle? Urza's Rage? Well, it doesn't matter because we're field tripping to get the other one, right? And then do I want Kasmina? I do want Kasmina because I want to find Urza's Rage in our other mountain. Eureka moment? I'll draw that. Ruta, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 1, 4, 4, sure. Let's scry. Don't want that. Main phase Eureka? Yes, let's main phase Eureka. There's the Urza's Rage. Let's murder. There's a lot of things I want to murder here. I think I want to murder the Pillar Drop Warden, because they don't need any spells coming back. And then we do get to attack in with this 5/5. Yeah, so let's go in with the 5/5. We could also go in with Uvilda if they then just end up eating Uvilda, which forces the block with Ruta, which is what we want to kill. So I don't hate that. And then we can finish off whatchamadoodle there. They might also chump and take 2, which kills them, which would be nice. Double take 2, sold. GG. We did it. We beat the fun stuff. It just took multiple rares. Let's go back in. So D&D with dungeons. I think I realized a week or 2 ago that my idea of it being a super simple core set didn't really mesh with my current belief that WotC thinks that new players would prefer crazy exciting stuff instead. You know what I talk about when I talk about getting magicked? This is getting magicked. We'll keep that. Getting rid of this assistant. Luckily, the dungeons don't look... They don't look stupidly powerful, which I'm very happy about. But they do look like a whole lot of words, a whole lot of decisions, which leads to a whole lot of slow analysis paralysis games. Further stuff to just track and think about and remember. None of it's hard stuff to think about, but it's more stuff to think about. Your opponent has a venture creature. You have to be like, if I let them hit me, are they going to take that dungeon or that dungeon or that dungeon? And if they take that dungeon, what does that mean 3 turns from now? Okay. And that's not what I want in my Magic cards. We are a red away from the good side of this card. I don't terribly feel like putting Kasmina in harm's way just yet. So I think we might just be holding on to a pop quiz here. Yeah, let's just hold on to a pop quiz. Pop quiz, environmental sciences, get our second mountain, start getting with the going. Retriever Phoenix. Okay, good thing we didn't put Kasmina down. And it also has the same issue that I've been having with learning, which is learn is congrats, you successfully played cards that do stuff that progress your game towards winning. Let's reward you with even more stuff for doing that stuff, which punishes mana screw, mana flood, stumbling in any way, which leads to snowbally magic, which I dislike. And so this seems similar. Congrats, you played creatures, you attacked with creatures, you hit your opponent with your creatures. Let's reward you with scrying and drawing cards and counters and other stuff. I could deflect those creatures to Kasmina for just a little bit. For 1 turn. Or I could just drop a Zimone. Let's just drop a Zimone. I would really like to play Nasari holding up Test of Talents. But that's going to require 1 more land. Uno more Lando. Uno more Orlando. I would like if they overvalue Zimone here. She's not great yet, and she won't be great for a bit. 4 is fine. Come on. Come on. Powerful frickin' bullshit. Powerful bullshit. Fine, I have one too. What do you get? It's a Frost Trickster. I hate modern Magic's power levels. I really do. Here's hoping. Here's hoping. D&D doesn't look like the way it looks so far with a few cards spoiled. The dwarf concerns me. People get angry when I say the dwarf. I don't know who the dwarf is. Bruenor. An uncommon that every turn gives you a free equip in a set that theoretically will have a lot of equipment in it. Terrifies me. Terrifies me. Tap my Nasari. Hit me for a whole great big bunch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we need to get rid of at least one of these things. Let's go to 7. What do we get off their top? A land. Sweet. Cool. We can kill their Nasari. And then only just mostly die in the air. Yeah, let's kill their Nasari. And then let's hold up Test of Talents, I guess. It's not going to be enough. But let's hold up Test of Talents and see where we go from there. Expressive iteration, that's fine. And for me, give me a 5-drop instant and sorcery. Yep, there we go. That's what I want. You thought I was dead. I'm only probably dead. Only probably dead. Just like, only just very dead. Pillar Drop Warden. Still dead. Still dead. Do I have 8 mana? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do not. Very dead. I hate this game. Alright, let's go back in and let's see who plays more rares first, I guess. Boom. It's exciting magic, right? It's exciting magic to just ask the question, who plays more rares first? It truly provides me with great stories to tell that gives me a positive opinion of the game. I also really wish that Magic Arena played faster. Games on Magic Arena have been so slow since mobile came out. They were already very slow. But now you'll get matches where like your opponent takes 45 minutes to slowly kill you. That sucks, but we'll find a forest, so we got to keep. Mulliganing there would be atrocious. See? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I want sciences. No attacks. No blocks. Rutha. But I don't wish you to have a Rutha. Don't think they're double spelling this coming turn, so let's go Apprentice, Sciences, grab some lands. Ooh, a mountain on top. Cool. Let's grab a island. Let's pass that turn. Expressive iteration, sure. Expressive iteration not wanting to copy it. That's probably correct. You would lose 4 cards. And gain 2. It'd be a very expensive divination, essentially. Land for turn. In for 2. I'll take 2. Ain't got no problems with that. Let's go with an island. And let's go with a Kasmina. And let's get to Scryan. I don't require any more lands, thanks. Someday perhaps, but not right now. Not right now. I will probably jam this Amplimancer in front of that Historian. And we'll counter whatever bad stuff happens. Boop. My Kasmina. Letter of Acceptance, I can't counter that, because this is not exactly a negate. I would like Ruta to die, if that's a thing we could do at some point. Let's scry. Frost Trickster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't pop quiz Frost Trickster hold up test, so we will just pass the turn holding up pop quiz and test. Time warp. Nope. Good try. Good try. Good try. Good try. Good try. What's in your hand? A Rise? And a Piggy Storm? That was a pretty weird turn to just tap out and do nothing and remove your board state opponent. Pop quiz into Trickster. We shuffled that Trickster. Yeah, we'll take a summoning. Another pop quiz, nifty. So they've got a Pigment Storm, eh? And a Rise. So let's scry. Mage Duel sold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could make a 6/6. I don't think I hate making a 6/6. Oh, and then I guess we lose our Mage Duel. Right. It's fine. Take the campus. Oh. So if they root the 1, 2, 3, 4, they have 5 lands left. They could Pigment Storm my Apprentice. Doesn't seem terribly wise. We'll probably look to make like a 7/7 off of Kasmina this coming turn. What's her alt? Search the library for an instant or sorcery card that shares a color with this Planeswalker. Exile that card, then shuffle. You may cast that card. It's not amazing. It's not exactly amazing. It would be sort of cool next turn, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd make another 6/6 fractal. Or actually 6/6, 7/7, 8/8 fractal at least. So what's their coming turn? They're probably going to look to copy this rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're probably going to look to copy this rise, which is actually really going to hurt our serpentine curves. Because they'll rip 2 spells out. I could also grab... Yeah, actually, I could just grab a Mage Duel with Kasmina here. Kill Ruta. Stop them from copying stuff. We can Frost Trickster to tap down the 3/2, which means they don't have attacks on Kasmina next turn. So I think we do get a Scry here. Into a Eureka moment. So I definitely want a Frost Trickster. So we've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 6 to work with. I think I would prefer Field Tripting and Pop Quizzing. But I will still keep that on top because I do want to draw it. So let's... Oh, but I guess we're going to shuffle that away with Field Trip, eh? Well, first off, let's attack. I guess we could have also come in with Apprentice to Urza's Rage, but I think we're also pretty close to just killing them with Urza's Rage. Yeah, we're definitely Frost Trickstering their 3/2. And then... Yeah, that Eureka moment's not the most important thing in the world, so let's just go and grab a Forest. And a Fractal Summoning. And then we hold up a Pop Quiz / Urza's Rage and go from there. And what's Urza's Rage? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're 1 land away from just 10ing them. 1 land away from 10ing them. Just in the face. So I expect we'll see Apprentice and Fractal bite it here. They'll double learn. They'll also be tapped out. And they'll be taken 2 in the air. Which means they are very much 1 land away from just dying. With no real way of stopping it, because it can't be countered or prevented. They essentially need to kill me. Very, very fast, like. Rise that, sure. Copy it. Rising my Apprentice. Rising the Apprentice. Let's pop Quiz. No land, okay. No land. I have no lessons. I do not wish to discard anything in that hand. So they get Introduction to Annihilation, okay. Nasari, nifty. Well, we're certainly going to play a Nasari. And we're certainly going to come in for 2. And I think we maybe make a 9/9 Fractal. Yeah, let's make a 9/9 Fractal. And then I probably just want to kill that 3/2. Because again, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are 1 land away from just killing them. So Let's just buy ourselves as much time as possible to find that one last land. So we've got 11. There's 6 in the deck. And the deck is essentially 15 cards. So we should find one in the next turn or two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can copy Annihilation, which gives us 2 card draws, which gives us 3 card draws by the next turn. So they're dead. Dead, 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 dead. Goodbye, Nasari. Hello, land. That'll find us lands. Hello, land. Hello, land. There we go. Urza's Rage. Kick it real good. They're dead. Whew, that took a very long time for match 1. Let's go into match 2. Urza's Rage. Don't pass it. 7th pick. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's play first. Let's keep that. Don't Silver Quill me, Silver Quill boy. Bloop. Don't do it. There we go. Good stuff. Come on, you're not playing your shock. Let's field trip. Let's keep these lands going. Let's really keep these lands going. Let's really, really keep these lands going. You're not playing your shock. Come on, pass the turn. I got places to be. I actually do. I'm going to go see people today. Outdoors, distanced. But human beings. A land, nifty. Let's environmental sciences. Let's environmental sciences. Let's environmental sciences. Go and get a mountain. Play the mountain. And then do I want to Kasmina here? Like, one illustrious historian is not stopping Kasmina. It's just keeping her at 2 loyalty. I'm at 22. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Taken 2. Mentor's guidance. Copy that. What are you? You are a shaman. Huh. Top draw. Top draw. Must be nice. A land for turn, pass the turn. Cool. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we're just passing the turn and Eureka-ing. Opponent played their rares first. I don't like that they played their rares first. And as a reward for playing a hasty 2/2 flying rare, our opponent gets to draw a real card that's exactly what they need at this moment in time. Isn't that fun, balanced magic? It's super fun, balanced magic. All right, let's Eureka. You're not playing your shock. Come on. Gross. Gross. You're not playing your shock past the turn. And we get magicked. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I like getting magicked. Come on, bud. Come on. Play your shock. Thank you. Finally. Jesus Christ. And then, yeah, we'll just play Kasmina. She'll soak up some damage for a bit. 2, 3, 4. That gives us a Symmetrist that can fight. Foam Shredder, sure. Goodbye, Kasmina. Alright, so let's Symmetrist. Sure. Fun magic cards. Come on. Sure. Hit your attack with all button, please. Attack with all. Yep. Fun magical cards being had here. Fun magical cards. Is this 2? There's so much garbage time in Modern Magic. Just time where you've lost the game, but it's going to take a few turns to happen. And I dislike it. Garbage time is the antithesis of a fun game, essentially. You know, like imagine a board game, and these exist. Imagine a board game where it's like, you've lost, but it's going to take an hour. It's going to take an hour for that game to finish, but you've lost. That's garbage time. Let's play first. This should be good. Should be good. Ah, they don't have the shock this time. And now we're on draw lands or die. Spectacle Mage, nice. It's not exactly the land I was looking for. Do you want to trade that Spectacle Mage? I doubt it. You do? Cool. You don't? They played their rare first. We die. Exciting. Interesting. Magic. Truly. Truly. A game for all time. Truly a game for all time. Fine, show me the trick. Was the trick that you forgot that had reach? The trick was that you had 3 damage. Sure. Hey, look! They got to play a removal spell that draws them a card, exactly what they need for this situation. Unbalanced snowbally BS. I can't wait for Learn to go away. I think it's a very bad mechanic for Limited. I think it turns the game way too much into just like Pokemon BS. Waterfall Aerialist, sure. And for 4, sure. Eureka Moment. 2 lands, sure. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we Trickster. Stops abilities too, right? Sure does. You're gonna trade one of these, I betcha. Maybe not. Yeah, cool. Cool. Trickster, tap down the Phoenix. Biblioplex Assistant, returning nothing. So I think we've got a chance of winning this one. But it's going to be close. The snow day probably saves us. Annihilate my Trickster, sure. Zimone, sure. 2, sure. Field trip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, I want the snow day. So let's just go 4, pass the turn, we'll snow day before their attacks. Sure. Okay. I don't believe you were dead. Might be worth it to pull that negate in, perhaps. 1, 2, 3. There's stuff I would like to counter. Why am I playing 41 cards? Where the hell did that happen? Have I always been playing 41 cards? I guess I've always been playing 41 cards. Weird. The Arena deck builder, folks. Hard as hell to understand what's going on. Sure, 41 cards work so far. Whatever. Oh, God, I need match 3 to finish up in a reasonable amount of time. People who think that MTGO is slower, let me tell you something. It feels slower, it's clunkier, because there's not flashing confetti exploding when things happen. But the average play speed on Arena sucks. Sucks something fierce. Alright, it feels like they've got a shock in hand. So you can shock my land. Shock my land. Shock it. Use up that shock. Come on. I have a you go, you're a go emote for a reason. Shock it. Shock it. Come on. Shock it. Cast the shock. Tap a mountain and cast the shock. Strange choice to not do that. It's probably going to bite you in the ass. If you have a chance to do a 1-mana Stone Rain, you do it. You do it. We are going to We are going to... I do need to get this clock going. But maybe not that badly. Let's do a very obvious field trip holding up a counterspell. And let's grab an environmental sciences. That'll help our clock. We'll pass the turn. No attacks. Obvious counterspell is obvious. Give me Igneous Inspiration. Academic Dispute? Has to block if able and learn? Nah. Nah. No learning. No learning. No learning. Okay, they didn't have the shock, they had the Igneous Inspiration, and they've got an Explosive Welcome in hand. That's pretty gross. Pretty gross. So now we can try forcing them into using that Igneous Inspiration. And they can just 2 me, that's no problem. So I do need to keep them off 8 mana, if we can. That's them top decking 3 lands. They're going to first day of class and learn anyway. Go and grab your introduction. Oh, no, go and grab that, sure. We will environmental sciences. We'll go and grab a red source. We will play 5 mana. We'll play that red source. We'll attack for 2. And we'll drop ourselves a 4/4 that lives through an Igneous Inspiration. Does this hit anything? Hits anything. No, you're not gonna do that. I'll take the 2. Play your 4/4. I will jam my 4/4 into your 4/4 though. That's a thing I'm happy to do. Takes it like a champ. Let's pop quiz. Didn't draw anything that I want to play this turn. That's a shame. Let's pass the turn. Six in me. Let's take 6. I tire of this game. These cards. I guess we also need to stay above 3, because Igneous Inspiration will just kill us straight up. Ardent Dusk Speaker, sure. Let's play a land. Four, 5, 6. So we can make a 6/6 fractal. 6/6 fractal sounds decent. Let's make a 6/6 fractal. Although I could also Kasmina, Amplimancer, Scry. That would bump us up to a 7/7 fractal next turn. Yeah. Let's Kasmina, Scry. Don't need Zimone. She's not gonna end this game quick. And we'll pass the turn. All at me, eh? So you're going to put something on the bottom. Then you're going to exile 2. What do you get? Oh my god. Frost Trickster, that's pretty good. They can also teach by example Igneous Inspiration my face, taking me to 2. Which means we need to stay above 2. Or no, we need to stay above 6. We need to stay above 6. So we have to block everything. Cool. Good. Glad that took that long. Glad that took that long. All right, let's go to match 3. I think Arena will be what I point to when I quit Magic. It's just a frustrating experience to play Arena. Anyways, I'm very glad Strixhaven dies in a fire very shortly. It's a pretty bad format. And I'm hoping that WotC figures out how to make a good limited format at some point. I always find it very funny when people are like, we're in a golden age of limited. Every set has been amazing for the past 2 or 3 years. No, we've had like one set a year that's been amazing. Because what I think is happening is the games are getting more variable, which means that a lot more people are winning that didn't used to win very much. And having an increase in your win rate feels amazing. And so if a large number of people are getting an increase in their win rate because Magic is becoming more who plays the stupid card first, you're gonna have more people winning that didn't used to. All right, let's go 2-1 and only lose $4 or whatever, as opposed to losing $10. Sure. It's not a great hand, but I'll keep. Silver Quill, cool. At least this one will be fast. Yep, cool. Good Magic. Our opponent played the broken busted card first. We die. Super fun. Good job, whoever the hell designed Strixhaven. Who did design it? Is this one of Dave Humphrey's piles of garbage? Because he is who I discovered makes sets that I despise 90% of the time. We have to keep Silver Quill creatures off the board, so let's see if they go for the trade. No, this was a Yoni Skolnick lead development. Who's the lead developer of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms? Mage Hunter's Onslaught? Sure, whatever, don't care. Jules Robbins is the lead developer. Which will be interesting because he has only really developed, like, commander decks. I think. Jules Robbins, former... he has one lead development credit, and that is Commander Legends. He worked on Zendikar Rising, Modern Horizons War of the Spark, Arch Enemy Nicol Bolas, Commander 2017, Commander 2018, Battle Bond, Explorers of Ixalan, Spellslinger Starter Kit. Am I dead yet? Looks like I'm dead. Cool. Bye. This format is utter garbage. Play first. Sure. Play your Killian on turn 2. I'll concede. Because that's how this modern Magic goes. Swamp. Killian. Budget Killian. They played their rare first. We lose. Cool. Good magic. Fun times. Yay. They played their common that may as well have been a rare in, 5 years ago. Yay. WotC can't design a set to save their frickin' life. They are extraordinarily bad at their only job. Meanwhile, here I am playing commons that would have been commons 5 years ago. Sucks to be me, I guess. Sucks to be me. Sucks to be me. Cool. I don't care. $10 down the drain. Strixhaven sucks. See y'all next time.